changes on the way for conservation sites across Missouri. The Missouri Department of Conservation is proposing the elimination of permit fees for commercial photography and videography. This applies to photographers or videographers expecting to make a profit off of their product. The change could save hundreds of dollars, although there will still be restrictions.
Service roads and stuff, if you're trying to video there, you need to get a special use permit, as those aren't typically open to the public. We also are asking that folks that are looking to have kind of a bigger production, so 10 or more people involved in the videoing process or the photography process, they need a special use permit.
The public comment period for the proposed changes will be open for the next 2 weeks.